Hello students, welcome to Mount Degree College. In the last class, we come to know the role of financial market and meaning of financial market. So in this class, we can elaborate the financial market. We come to know what do you mean by financial market and what is the features of financial market and types of financial market. So financial market is very important from the examination point of view. There you can expect a 14 marks question or 6 marks question directly. Classify the financial market or explain the financial instruments role in the financial market. So let's start with financial markets. So we are all come to know, hope you understood. So financial market is nothing but a place or space between the buyers and sellers who trade the financial instruments or financial securities like debentures, equity shares, anything. That is what we call it as financial market. So financial market is nothing but it is a place where the buyers and sellers trade with some financial instruments. That is what we call it as financial market. So let's see some of the features of financial market here. So hope you understood the classification of Indian financial system. So financial institutions, financial market, financial instruments and financial services. So all are interdependent. So the main where the funds will exist in the sense means where the financial institutions will raise the funds. So financial market is a place, it gives certain movement of funds between the lenders and borrowers or investors and the companies. That is what the first function is considered as. It acts as a link. So it acts as a link. The financial market, I told you, it's a place where the buyers and sellers are meet together to exchange some financial services, to exchange some financial securities. The securities might be anything, either might be a loan or anything. So that's what they need, a place. So we cannot do buying and selling without knowing a person, or we cannot every time we cannot do buying and selling from our homes. But we need a particular place where the huge number of buyers and huge number of sellers will meet together to exchange their requirements. That is what we call it as financial market. It acts as a link. So it creates some space. That means it creates some place to make the movement of funds between the lenders and the borrowers. That is what we call it as it acts as a link. And second point you can see easy accessibility. So easy accessibility means nowadays you can come to know the knowledge of customers is increasing regarding the stock market, regarding the mutual funds, regarding investment in insurance, regarding in buying and selling of shares and securities. So when the customer knowledge is increasing, it makes, for example, you can see nowadays the online trading that we can do buying and selling of shares with the help of our mobile phones, with the help of smartphones. So it makes accessibility of the market very easy. For example, creating of a demat account to if you want to invest in any stock market, you should have a demat account. So demat account done in 5 minutes from your smartphone. So or else directly you can invest in some other funds without having a demat account. Best example you can see that nowadays Google Pay and Phone Pay, it creates certain space for investment applications. Directly you can pour money into the respective companies. Reliance, Big Capital. So like this, that means it creates a place where the common user is going to come and invest in the equity funds very easily. That is what we call it as easy accessibility. There is no difficulties nowadays. There is no difficulties. So it creates a good knowledge about the market of the customers very well. It educates the customers or investors. At the same time, it makes the services to make available to the people very easily and simply. There is no complication. Like in our past days, you can see if you prepare a demat account, it takes 10-15 days time. Then you can need an agent to buy shares and securities. Now nothing. Within half an hour, we can buy and we can sell anything with the help of our smartphones. They can guide us in that way to make the flow of funds between the lenders and borrowers. That is what we call it as financial market, easy accessibility. Then government rules and regulations. So at the same time, the next question arises, security. If you invest something, if you invest on 10 lakhs in any company, investment or shares with the help of phone, who will give security? Obviously the government will take care of that. Like government means that we know regulatory institutions. SEBI is a controller of all stock exchanges in India, and moreover, RBI also indirectly guides the some other regulatory institutions to make the activity happen in a smooth way. It gives certain security to the people of guarantee of investing funds. It obviously the any debt of financial instruments have some risk. They'll showcase that risk also. They'll overcome the frauds happening in the investments. So obviously the government will give some guidelines, rules and regulations, protocols regarding how you are going to grab the money from the investors and what you do with that money. So everything government monitors, so we can easily invest in the securities. So obviously without government intervention, people cannot believe the private companies. So that is what the financial market, government always taking care of the financial market in one way or the another way. It controls the financial system, and it monitors the financial system. It makes the certain updates, the certain rules and regulations, protocols whenever required from the safety of the investor's point of view. That is what we call it as government rules and regulations. Then we can see involves financial intermediaries. I told you financial system is purely interdependent, where the financial institutions will give us a platform to raise the funds. After raising of that funds with the help of some financial instruments, it can make the movement of funds between the lenders and borrowers in financial market. At last it comes to an output called financial services. So here involves finance intermediaries. Like for example, where do you invest? For example, if you want a demat account, where you will prepare a demat account? Obviously in a bank you should make a demat account. So bank is again, you need a platform like a called as exchange table of money from the lender and the borrower. Either might be banking institutions, non-banking institutions, mutual funds, any other form of financial intermediary, merchant banking, agency functions, anything. So financial market, it purely depends upon the financial institutions. That is what we call it as involves financial intermediaries. Involves financial intermediaries means here refers to banking companies, non-banking companies, mutual funds, LIC, anything. So it needs agents, anything. So it needs certain financial intermediaries to make the transaction happen, between the lender and the borrower. That is what we call it as involves financial intermediaries. Then deals in long-term and short-term investments. So when we go to types of financial market, primary market and secondary market, money market and capital market. So still we have many things. So when you analyze the financial market, it deals with short-term funds as well as long-term funds. So that is what we call it as. It is also the future of financial market. The financial market literally deals with long-term investments and as well as short-term investments. Examples, if you issue of equity shares or debentures, obviously it should be long-term in nature. Issue of treasury bills and commercial paper, short-term investments. So the financial market deals with both long-term investments as well as short-term investments. And we can see some of the types of financial market. These are the features of financial market, and we can elaborate what are the different types of financial market here. We have first one is cash market and spot market. So it's a place where the transactions deals with certain cash activities. Those kind of market, what we call it as cash market or spot market. So best example for this kind of market is secondary market. Secondary market, that is what we call it as cash or spot market. Then money market. So money market is a kind of market where it deals with very short term funds. It deals with very short term funds. So all the financial intermediaries or financial instruments should be realized within a short period, likely for example within a 1 year, within a year. So those kind of market, what we call it as money market. So the money market is highly liquidable in nature. So the money market instruments that you can easily convert into cash. Example, commercial paper, treasury bills, short-term loans, money at call on short notice. So these are the examples of money market. So it's a very short term in nature. That is what we call it as money market. Then capital market. So the name indicates capital market is a market. It should be in a long term in nature. It should be in a long term in nature means the financial instruments deals with very long, more than a year. So this kind of market, what we call it as capital market. Example, equity share issue of companies, issue of new equity shares to investors, issue of equity shares, debentures, leasing, long-term loans, etc. That is what we call it as capital market. Then primary market. So primary market is nothing but fresh issue market. So here the capital arises for the first time for the company from the public by issuing of shares or debentures. That is what we call it as primary market, or it is also called as new issue market. Then secondary market. Secondary market is a market where already issued securities, with the help of that the trading happens. That is what we call it as secondary market. In primary market, what are the shares and debentures that we issue to the public for the first time, that will be resold again. In secondary market. Say without secondary market, it might be difficult. It leads to again a number of complications because of, for example, I issue some shares to the public for certain price. So if company develops, the share price increases. Again, if you notice one point, whenever the primary market it issues certain shares or debentures to the public, again they won't repay. They will pay the dividends or interest, but whatever you pay to purchase an equity share, that money they won't pay back. Any company won't pay back. So on that time, it lost some of the futures. So when the existing of secondary market, there you can sell that shares to some other third parties without intervening of the company. So that is what secondary market is very, very important. So secondary market is a place already issued shares, it's going to happen for trading activities. That is what we call it as secondary market. And debt market. So debt market is again, it's a long term in nature. So where debentures, that we know, it's a written agreement between a company and the stakeholder for a certain period of time along with certain specified conditions what they have given. After that specified period, the company going to pay back the money to the respective investors. That is what we call it as debit markets or debentures market. Then equity market. So equity market, the name indicates where the company is going to issue certain equity shares to the public. There they can, by issuing of equity shares, the company is going to raise the funds for the company. That is what we call it as equity market. This is what we call it as different types of financial markets.